A section of commercial sex workers in Nairobi demonstrated along city streets Tuesday to protest harassment by city council askaris. They said they were ready to pay taxes if prostitution was legalized and their rights protected. Today, the mayor received a task force report on improvement of service delivery in the city of Nairobi from the assistant town clerk in charge of reforms, Daniel Masetu. Members of the task force were to analyze various city bylaws. The sectors covered included hawking, sex work, street children, transport and social amenities. The findings of the report, especially on sex work, was highly awaited by a battery of journalists that included some foreign media. This was after the mayor had to retract his words last month that appeared to indicate the council was about to relax its bylaws on prostitution. Has this come to pass, your worship?
Wale makahaba wanafanya mambo yao, sheria itakutana nao, na tunasema kila mmoja afanye biashara zake nje ya town kwa sababu hakuna kitu tumeidhinisha.
Members of the Kenya Sex Workers Alliance who were in attendance were not amused by the turn of events.
We are afraid he's bowed down to the pressure, and it's very disappointing. It's a very disappointing day for us, and we don't even know why they called us for those recommendations.
Washikwe lakini kwa njia ya heshima. Na wakipelekwa kwenye seli, hakuna mambo mengine ambayo yataendelea kule ambayo zinakiuka haki zao za binadamu kama kurepiwa.
Articles 153 to 157 of the Penal Code and the General Nuisance City Bylaws of 2007 ban prostitution, and the task force seems to have been guided by the provisions with few adjustments. The task force recommends that no male police and council officer should arrest suspected female sex workers in the absence of female officers. It was revealed some registered and licensed massage parlors are operating as brothels and sex dens. The council has been advised to carry random checks for massage parlors. It was found that council askaris and police officers who arrest suspected female sex workers subject them to verbal abuse, physical assault and even sexual harassment. The task force report says carrying a condom does not qualify one as a sex worker. The report notes a condom is a safety measure in case of carjacking and rape.
The findings and recommendation will be implemented to the letter.
The report has called on council askaris and the police to ensure that all hawkers are kept out of the CBD and those arrested charged. To deal with the street children problem, it is proposed that city bylaws be reviewed to heavily fine parents who neglect their children. On public transport, city council officers called up to enforce traffic bylaws should always be in official uniform and identification badges. Amimo, KTN.